was love at first sight. And now you're just a stranger in the night. 20 years went by way too fast, and we can't take back all the hurt from the past. You used to love me harder than July. Now I'm just a flicker in your eyes. We built this house on promises and dreams. Now every room just echoes memories. Coffee's cold between us on the kitchen bar. We don't slam doors, just drift apart. No fire left, no flames here to save. Just two shadows walking away. No sign of love in your eyes, just a quiet kind of hurt you can't deny. Anymore. We were young and wild, we were free. Every touch was a spark between you and me. Nothing left to do but call it quits, 'cause every I love you feels counterfeit. Your side of the bed is always made, mine's a mess of thoughts I'm scared to say. All we do is just look away. Two hearts clocking out at the end of the day. Ain't no villain, ain't no crime, just a love that died on borrowed time. I hate that I don't love anymore. There's nothing left here worth fighting for. I can't seem to reach you like before. Yeah, I hate that I don't love you anymore. Half a life that feels like regret, faded love that's hard to forget. I'm sleeping where your love used to lay, dreaming about the things you didn't say. I hate that I don't love you anymore. Forever turned into something we ignore. No goodbye, no last kiss, just a slow fade into the abyss. Yeah, I was killing time on a Friday night, neon buzzing in the county fair lights, funnel cakes and a tilt-a-whirl spin. My old high school band playing again. Saw the Ferris wheel against the sky, took me back to 1995, when a brown-eyed girl in a hand-me-down dress said, "Boy, you ain't seen nothing yet." I turned around by the ring toss stand, and there she was with cotton candy in her hand. And the best part about my life so far, it's not the whiskey nights or the beat-up car, it's not the paycheck coming every 2 weeks, or my old house with all the It's not the freedom or the leaving town or the things I lost that I thought I found. Standing there in the midway dark, I knew in my heart she was the best part. 20 years and a little more grace, laugh lines resting on her face. She said, "How you been?" I said, "Getting by," with a half-truth grin and a full heart sigh. Told her about the job and the house on the hill, how success don't always feel like it will. She said she stayed but never settled down, still love the feel of this small town. We walked past the games we used to play, like time was just a ticket we could pay. And the best part about my life so far, it's not the highway miles or this old guitar. It's not the nights I couldn't sleep or promises I couldn't keep. It's not the glory or the fall apart or the patchwork map of a restless heart. Underneath that Ferris wheel spark, I knew in my heart she was the best part. I remember her head on my shoulder, fireworks making us feel older. I let her go thinking I had to roam, to find myself somewhere down the road. But standing there with her hand in mine, I found that boy I left behind. 'Cause the best part about my life so far was loving her under those fairground stars. And the best part about my life so far is not my friends down at the bar. It was her kiss in the summer heat, barefoot dancing on gravel streets. It was her laugh in the midnight breeze, every hug and every squeeze. Now the band strikes up an old slow song, and I'm praying I ain't too far gone, and she'll take this hand and make a new start. Maybe the best part isn't just alive in my heart. Ferris wheel turning like years we lost, second chances don't count the cost. If she says yes when I ask tonight, I'll think that county fair's neon light. 'Cause the best part about a man I see is who I was when she loved me.
Saturday, then we settled in down by the bay. I tried to cook some nice southern food. The smoke alarm kinda ruined the mood. Smoke so thick the dog ran out. I swear I heard the skillet shout, but you just laughed and pulled me tight, saying, "Girl, TV remote I destroyed. Bless your heart, you married a home wrecker boy." Tried folding laundry all neat and sweet. Now your shirt's got sleeves that don't quite meet. Clean the floors with the wrong kind of soap. Turn slippery slope. Back the truck right into the door. Now it opens a little bit more, but you just tap your hat and grin and say, go ahead and try again. I'm a homewrecker without even trying. Can't keep a single flower from dying, and you keep laughing, saying, love, don't sweat it. Guess you knew what you were getting. From the ceiling fan I broke to the curtains I set on fire somehow. Bless your heart, you married a homewrecker now. You say a house is just a house till someone fills it with mistakes. And darling, lucky you, you got a woman who's great at making them every day. I'm a homewrecker, but you keep on staying, sweeping up behind me without complaining. You keep telling me, girl, don't sweat it. Guess you knew what you were getting. There's a brand new dent in your front bumper, maybe. Bless your heart, you married a homewrecker, baby. Oh, bless you, boy, for playing your part. Yeah, I'll wreck this house, but I'll never wreck your heart.
Woke up Sunday morning, felt something strange. My man cave had been rearranged. My lucky boots gone, my fishing hat gone. My vintage Elvis lamp, it was all long gone. She said, honey, don't be mad at me, but I was out the door on a shopping spree. I'm hitting every store from here to Tupelo. I'm searching Goodwills for my stereo, collecting my treasures, and I'll never stop. You'll find me down at the local thrift shop. Stop by the shop down by the zoo. Found my bowling ball and my pool cue. Asked the clerk, hey buddy, have you seen my wife? He said, yeah buddy, then I found my knife. So I hit another shop on the other side of town, saw my old recliner and I sat down. My truck's halfway full, but I'm not done. I'm checking my list and I'm on the run. I'm searching every shop for my granddad's gun. She gave it all away just to have some fun. I'm collecting my treasures and I'll never stop. You'll find me down at the local thrift shop. I know she meant well, Lord knows she tries, but she's done wrecked my whole dang life. Now every time I see a charity bin, I check it twice in case she strikes again. Hit Salvation Army across state lines. Found my lucky cooler, had my name inside. I held it to my chest like a long-lost friend. Then I saw my Elvis lamp, amen. Now every weekend's a treasure hunt, just me, a card, and a stubborn hunch. One day I'll find it all and I'll be done. Till then I'm just a bargain hunting son of a gun. I'm hitting every shop from here to Mexico, Goodwills and all, yeah, I'm on a roll. guitars. I'll take a break and I'll hit the bar. I'm collecting my treasures and I'll never stop. You'll find me down at the local riff shop. She said, boy, I've had too many kisses. Some just missing, some fizzle out. Every frog she tried to turn to something just hopped off when the truth came out. She's tired of lips with no conviction, cheap champagne and no real spark. So I studied up and got to work to light a fire in the dark. I ain't no smooth talking Romeo, but I love this girl and I hope it shows. 'Cause she's had too many kisses and too many misses. So I'll make it perfectly clear, the right one's waiting right here. I put in the work and baby I swear, I got the stuff to knock you out of your chair. Yeah, tonight is when she finally gets one good kiss to erase the rest. I took notes watching late night flicks and I paused the screen a lot. I watched old folks dancing in the park to see what they still got. Cranked up some 90s country tunes, those boys really knocked them dead. And now she's standing right next to me with my heart racing in my head. 'Cause she's had too many kisses and too many misses. So I'll make it perfectly clear, the right one's waiting right here. I put in the work and baby I swear, I got the stuff to knock you out of your chair. Yeah, tonight is when she finally gets one good kiss to erase the rest. Maybe this time when she closes her eyes, she'll feel something real, something right. And I'll be the guy she remembers when she thinks about the best kiss of her life. 'Cause she's had too many kisses and too many misses. So I'll make it perfectly clear, the right one's waiting right here. I put in the work and baby I swear, I got the stuff to knock you out of your chair. Yeah, tonight is when she finally got one good kiss to erase the rest. Yeah, one good kiss, the kind she won't forget.
Baby, I ain't asking for diamonds, ain't saying buy me something new. I just want a little more trying when it comes to me and you. You say you're tired when you get home, kick your boots off, stare at your phone. But love don't grow on autopilot, it needs a fire to keep it going. I ain't mad, I'm just saying the truth. It ain't hard to show your heart a little more than you do. Try ain't slamming that door. I just wanna feel like I'm the girl you're still fighting for. Try harder, baby, come on and show me that I'm more than the routine you're falling into slowly. Try harder, honey, honey, like you promised. Hold me like forever's still something that's honest. I don't want perfect, I just want your heart, sir. Come on, baby, try harder. I grew up where the map turns from yellow to green, where the back roads and blue jeans fit like a dream. Mama kept the porch light burning warm every night. Daddy tuned the radio till it sounded right. And every mile I roam, I hear those crickets sing. Reminds me of my home, and my home means everything. Take me back to the back roads and blue jeans, where the good Lord paints the sky in tangerine, where the fireflies glow like they're cheering for me, and the nights roll easy as a summer breeze. Yeah, life makes sense in the spaces in between back roads and blue jeans. There's a boy I knew who knew every plan I made. Laugh like heaven's bells every time the band played. We'd dance in the dust when the county fair came to town. Two hearts beating steady like an old Ford sound. If I close my eyes, I swear I smell that honeysuckle air, and I'm right back beside him like I never left there. Take me back to the back roads and blue jeans, where the good Lord paints the sky in tangerine, where the fireflies glow like they're cheering for me, and the nights roll easy as a summer breeze. Yeah, life makes sense in the spaces in between back roads and blue jeans. Maybe life moves fast, maybe I move slow, but there's a part of me that'll never let go of that two-lane love and that hometown scene. I keep carrying it with me like a worn-out dream. Take me back to the back roads and blue jeans, where the sun sets soft and the world feels clean, where a small town song is all I need, and a simple life feels like destiny. Yeah, my heart still lives in the spaces in between back roads and blue jeans.
something to eat. You can smell that skillet singing halfway down the street. That southern kind of music you can only make with heat. Eating chicken wings and other fried things, cornbread crumbs on my blue jean seams, a cold sweet tea and the jukebox ringing, good friends laughing and the whole bar swinging. Life don't need much when your heart still sings. Eating chicken wings and other fried things. There's Janie in the corner with her boots kicked off, wiping buffalo sauce with a checkered cloth. Billy Joe bragging about the fish he caught, still holding that story bigger than he ought. It ain't high-class living, but it sure feels fine. A simple slice of heaven with a dash of brine. Eating chicken wings and other fried things, cornbread crumbs on my blue jean seams, a cold sweet tea and the jukebox ringing, good friends laughing and the whole bar swinging. Life don't need much when your heart still sings. Eating chicken wings and other fried things. Give me hush puppies, catfish, ochre in a pan, pile it on high, yeah, I'm a hungry man. Cause when that southern night drops low and slow, there's nowhere else that I wanna go. Eating chicken wings and other fried things, where the fryers hiss and the waitress brings another round of joy with a side of grin. Cause this old life tastes better with friends. Yeah, love gets crispy when the whole room sings. Eating chicken wings and other fried things. Down by the river where the willows lean low, there's a tin roof shack and a fishing pole. Granddaddy's whistling that old bayou tune, while the sun drips gold in the heat of June. Every southern summer's got a story to tell. If you listen close, you can hear it real well. Old dads in straw hats, bare feet on the riverbank, never looking back. Sweet tea sipping in the shade of a pine, laughing about nothing like we got all the time. Life rolls easy when it's simple as that. Crawdads and straw hats, Mama's on the porch with her patched up quilt, talking about the way this whole town's built. Neighbors wave by, call out, y'all alright, as the fireflies flicker like stars in the night. And every little memory that the bayou keeps still drifts through my mind when the world gets deep. Crawdads and straw hats, bare feet on the riverbank, never looking back. Sweet tea sipping in the shade of a pine, laughing about nothing like we got all the time. Life rolls easy when it's simple as that. Crawdads and straw hats, we didn't need much, just a breeze and a song, a good-hearted place where we both belong. Now wherever I go, I still still hear that call of the creek, the mud, the summer and dawn. Find crawdads and straw hats, southern hearts beating like a front porch tap. A little bit of love in a world so fast, I hold on tight to the things that last. Yeah, my soul stays home where the memories sat. Crawdads and straw hats. Shadow on the hillside where the river bends, and a whistle in the distance rolling in like sin. I've been walking this dirt road trying to find my way, hearing voices in the midnight telling me to stray. But the moon shines down like a warning sign, showing every crooked track I'm leaving behind. It's the Lord, the devil, and me, standing at the crossroads where I'm meant to be. One hand pulling harder, one setting me free, and I'm caught in the battle no one else can see. Oh Lord, won't you steady my feet? Oh, save me from this heat and set me free from the devil in me. I felt temptation burn like coal black fire, heard the devil's laughter climbing higher and higher. But I've seen mercy fall like a soft summer rain, washing off the dirt, the guilt, and the pain. And even when my heart feels lost at sea, I know heaven's still reaching out for me. Yeah, it's the Lord, the devil, and me, standing at the crossroads where I'm meant to be. One hand pulling harder, one setting me free, and I'm caught in the battle no one else can see. Oh Lord, won't you steady my feet? Oh, save me from this heat and set me free from the devil in me. There's a train blowing cold through the valley tonight, full of empty promises dressed in white. But I hear another calling soft and true, a whisper saying, child, I'll carry you. It's the Lord, the devil, and me, and I'm choosing that mercy-bound destiny. When the darkness rises, Lord, let me see your light on the road where I'm meant to be. 'Cause you're the one who steadied my feet. and if he died, he left us way too soon. From this pretender to a night to remember, we loved each and every tune. The songs he sang will never be the same. He was a legendary one-man show. So come on in and order your gin, but don't you dare play any Joe, 'cause we don't play Diffie in this bar. We don't even listen to him in our car. It's much too sad to think about the way he used to make us jump and shout. He shot across the sky like a shining star. We don't play Diffie in this bar. So try not to think about your next drink. Just sit and rest your bones. Just pick a song, you can't go wrong with a little Cash or maybe George Jones. 'Cause we don't play Diffie in this bar. We don't even listen to him in our car. It's much too sad to think about the way he used to make us jump and shout. He shot across the sky like a shining star. We don't play Diffie in this bar. Then Bubba came in about 9:45 and went to the jukebox machine. I knew it was time when he threw in his dime, and out came John Deere Green. We all sang along to every song and kept putting coins in. And before we were done with our sing-along fun, we heard Joe's Ghost join in. So now we play Diffie in this bar. We even listen to him in our car. We sit back and think about the way he used to make us jump and shout. He shot across the sky like a shining star, and that's why we play Diffie in this bar. I was born with a fistful of fire, never learned how to lay it down. Ran my mouth like a runaway liar, left a stain on my name in this town. Now the mirror won't meet me in the morning, even shadows don't stick around too long. A man can get tired of his own damn story, know every chapter and everyone's wrong. I've done a lot of wrong and told so many lies. I've seen the toll and the shame in my lover's eyes. I just want things to be the way they used to be. Oh, I'm dead to shame, and shame's dead to me. Whiskey kept my secrets in its cellar till they clawed their way up through the cracks. I was a taker, a sinner, a storyteller. Never paid a debt, never looked back. But guilt's got a way of staying patient, collecting interest on your soul. I'm trying to crawl from the mess I made, but redemption ain't free and grace feels cold. I've done a lot of wrong and told so many lies. I've seen the toll and the shame in my lover's eyes. I just want things to be the way they used to be. Oh, I'm dead to shame, and shame's dead to me. If there's a road to mercy, Lord, I'm walking barefoot on the stones I laid myself. If forgiveness is talking, I'm listening, even if it ain't for me or anyone else. I don't deserve a second of heaven, but I'm reaching out to find a friend. If hope's a river, let me step in, wash this old heart clean again. I've done a lot of wrong and told so many lies. I've seen the toll and the shame in my lover's eyes. I just want things to be the way they used to be. Oh, I'm dead to shame, and shame's dead to me. Yeah, I buried that burden where the cold winds blow, but the memory still follows like a ghost, I know. One day maybe mercy will set me free. Till then I'm dead to shame, and shame's dead to me.
chance? Mind if I join your frog romance? I laughed so hard I almost dropped my jar, and thought maybe love ain't all that far. Could it be? Could it be? I found my prince right in front of me. Oh, more kissing frogs in creeks and bogs. Turns out love was close to home. From the riverbank path to the cedar logs, I found someone to call my own. Now we run around town, hand in hand, just like lovers do. Yeah, I was kissing frogs in creeks and bogs till my fairy tale came true. Yeah, I was kissing frogs in creeks and bogs till my fairy tale came true.
Set me free now. Met her on a late July, sunset dripping off the pier. She has salt in her hair and trouble in her stare. Said she's tired of the same old town, wants to ride these waves till the sun burns down. We were young, broke, wild and restless, dreaming big moves with nothing on the checklist. She pulled me close, whispered low, come with me. Let's chase a little danger down the coastline free. And I don't mind wherever we roam, long as your heart beats keeping time with my own. So set me free on the midnight highway. You and me will run where the waves play. I don't care what they say about a story, all I need is you riding right beside me. Set me free, let the world fade out slow. If trouble catches up, then baby, let's go. Yeah, we shine like a wildfire glow. Set me free, my love, I won't let go. Next thing I knew, we were southbound, flying, laughing at the wind while the stars kept shining. Got caught in a mess with a wrong time crowd, but she held my hand when the heat got loud. We dipped out quick by the ocean bend, two silhouettes running where the night won't end. She said, baby, life ain't meant for fear. Let's disappear before the smoke draws near. Yeah, I go anywhere her wild heart calls, from the desert wind to the coastline walls. So set me free on the midnight highway. You and me will run where the waves play. I don't care what they say about a story, all I need is you riding right beside me. Set me free, let the world fade out slow. If trouble catches up, then baby, let's go. Yeah, we shine like a wildfire glow. Set me free, my love, I won't let go. Oh, we got sunshine blood and a rebel soul, two hearts racing like we lost control. No map, no plan, just a coastline ride. Your head on my shoulder, the world passing by. If the waves come crashing, we'll float or we'll fall. But I'm yours, baby girl, through it all. So set me free on the midnight highway. You and me will run where the waves play. I don't care what they say about a story, all I need is then baby, let's go. Yeah, we shine like a wildfire glow. Set me free, my love, I won't let go. No, I won't let go. Set me free now. Set me free. Sun ain't up, but she sure is. She went downstairs where the coffee pot lives. My t-shirt hanging down to her knees, looking better on her than it does on me. And I stumble in like a half-broke mule, hair a mess, feeling like a fool. But there she is, smiling sweet, holding my mug like a morning tree. 'Cause she's got coffee in my tea, looking like an angel, ain't hard to see. Every morning starts the same old way, a kiss, a grin, and caffeine to save the day. Yeah, I swear she's heaven's gift to me, my girl with coffee in my tea. I get dressed while she gets her hairstyle, while my shirt slips off her shoulder and it's driving me wild. I tell her she's trouble, she tells me I'm right, 'cause that tea ain't making it back to my drawer tonight. And I sit there sipping, trying not to stare, but she's pouring sunshine in the morning air. Who needs donuts? Who needs sleep? I got a sweetheart brewed strong and deep. Yeah, she's got coffee in my tea, looking like an angel, ain't hard to see. Every morning starts the same old way, a kiss, a grin, and caffeine to save the day. Yeah, I swear she's heaven's gift to me, my girl with coffee in my tea. Maybe one day we'll have a house on a hill, kids running around, but she'll be up early still. And I'll wake to that same old sight I see, my forever girl, my world, my tea-stealing queen. She'll still have coffee in my tea, looking like an angel, ain't hard to see. Every morning starts the same old way, a kiss, a grin, and she makes my day. Oh, life don't get better than this for me, with my girl and coffee in my tea. Well, she packed up her boots and slammed the door. Said she couldn't take my snoring anymore. I waved goodbye like I've been set free, then did a little jig in the driveway happily. 'Cause now I'm living like a king in his castle. No more arguments, no more hassle. Yeah, I'm free at last, at least that's what I say. Drinking with the boys every night and day. I eat what I want and I sleep where I fall. Burgers for breakfast, I ain't worried at all. Got the TV remote and Merle Haggard playing. Yeah, I'm free at last, but really I'm just saying. Got a leftover pizza sitting on the stove, and my laundry pile starting to form its own zip code. Ain't shaved my face in 23 days. Started talking to my dog in meaningful ways. I'm living the dream, without a doubt. At least that's the story that I tell when I go out. Yeah, I'm free at last, living like a champ. Me and the boys playing poker at the camp. I eat what I want and I sleep where I fall. Fried chicken for dinner, no rules at all. Got the TV remote and Merle Haggard playing. Yeah, I'm free at last, but really I'm just saying. Now don't get me wrong, I'm loving this life. No nagging, no chores, no stress, no wife. But if she happens to call, I'm absolutely not checking my phone every 5 minutes. No, definitely not. Last night I found her sweatshirt on the back porch rail. Took one big whiff and my tough guy act failed. Turns out freedom ain't as fun alone. This empty house just don't feel like home. I crank up Merle, but it ain't the same tune when you're singing Mama Tried to an empty room. Yeah, I'm free at last, or that's how it seems. But the truth is sneaking up behind my dreams. I eat what I want and I sleep where I fall. But I miss her voice echoing down the hall. Got the TV remote and Merle Haggard playing. Yeah, I'm free at last, but honestly I'm praying she'll come on back. 'Cause this freedom's overrated.
Could drink all night and still make the dawn. Walk a straight line when the bottle is gone. Now one sip of whiskey puts me down for the day. Guess the good Lord took my while away. Yeah, I used to could, but I can't no more. Time's a thief that knocks on every door. Got a few good miles left under this hood, but I ain't what I was. I used to could. I used to could fight for pride or love. Now I pray for peace to the man above. Used to could run when the trouble got thick. Now I just stand still and let it stick. Yeah, I used to could, but I can't no more. Time's a thief that knocks on every door. Got a few good miles left under this hood, but I ain't what I was. I used to could. I ain't crying about the years gone by, just learning how to live before I die. Still hum that train song when I'm alone. Still got a fire, it just burns slow. I used to could love like a hurricane, leave hearts behind in the driving rain. Now I hold one woman and I hold her tight, and thank the Lord I made it right. Yeah, I used to could, but I can't no more. Time's a thief that knocks on every door. Got a little more grace than I thought I would. Guess I still can, just not like I used to could. where the kudzu grows. There's a blacktop river only Johnny knows. He was born with fire in his veins and sin in his grin. Got his daddy's old Dodge and a jug full of gin. Friday night thunder, blue lights flash, bootleg whiskey and a trunk full of cash. Sheriff said, boy, you best slow down. But Johnny hit the gas and he left that town. They called him Johnny Lightning, fast as hell, burning up the back roads, raising Cain and rebel yell. He'd tear through the pines like a storm at night, outrunning the law and gone by daylight. Yeah, Johnny Lightning, the legend still rides tonight. Got scars on his knuckles, smoke in his eyes, still hears that engine harmonize. Moonshine dripping like gold from a spout, made the devil smile and the angels shout. You'd hear that Hemi roar like a thunderclap, a ghost on the blacktop where the rebels mad. They called him Johnny Lightning, wild and free, the fastest thing Georgia ever did see. He'd laugh at the law in his rearview light, gone in a blaze before you said goodnight. Yeah, Johnny Lightning, riding into the night. One night the sheriff set a trap down low, blocked off the bridge where the cold winds blow. Johnny hit the jump, said I ain't gonna die slow, and vanished through the fog like a tale told long ago. Now they whisper his name when the thunder rolls, say he sold his soul for the open road. You can still hear that Hemi in the pale moonlight, a flash of chrome in the southern night. Yeah, Johnny Lightning, still burning through the pines tonight. Some say he's gone, some say he's still out there running shine with the ghosts.
Packed up my old suitcase and left without a word. Headed toward Missoula in a beat-up Thunderbird. Halfway to Montana, his crying call came through. He asked, when you coming home? I've been waiting here for you. I said, home is where the hurt is, and you keep doing me wrong. I can't pretend I'm happy when I've been hurting all along. So this is where I leave you. It's been coming for finally found my smile.
We had a little plan, my baby and me, to hit the road in a shiny RV. Now the kids are grown and the bills are paid. Packed it up, hit the gas, on our way. Got maps in the glove, stars in our eyes, chasing that sunset, cross state lines. No more meetings, no more 9 to 5, just me and my girl and the open sky. Watch our Winnebago go, 2 long chairs and a cooler in tow. From the Rockies to the Keys, chasing all our dreams. Every sunrise feels brand new to me. We ain't rich, but boy, we're free, and living life like we're supposed to be. Sometimes she's fast and sometimes she's slow. Watch our Winnebago go. We take the back roads, we take our time, singing George Strait with a bottle of wine. Found a diner in Texas with the best peach pie, and a beach in California where the eagles fly. Every mile's a story, every night's a song. With the one I love, I can't go wrong. She's still laughing at my bad jokes while I fix the awning and she pours the cokes. Watch our Winnebago go, under desert stars she tends to glow. From campfire nights to mountaintop scenes, we're living the life we once dreamed in our teens. We ain't lost, we just go with the flow. Driving through the rain or a tornado. Sometimes she's fast and sometimes she's slow. Watch our Winnebago go. Some folks wait too long to feel this free, but we cashed it in at 53. Time's too short and the world's too wide to stay in one place and push your dreams aside. Watch our Winnebago go, from the South Carolina to New Mexico, from Vegas lights to Nashville nights. We're checking off our list and we're doing it right. Love on wheels with nowhere to be, just 2 happy people, my baby and me. Sometimes she's fast and sometimes she's slow. Watch our Winnebago go. Just watch our Winnebago go. Go, 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 go,
We packed up the car when I was just 9. We left behind snowflakes and Michigan pine. Mom and Dad said we gotta go. Tired of the cold, tired of the snow. Now it's warm in the morning, sunny every day. Living life in Cali with boats in the bay. Yeah, I found love in this golden land, but there's something I still don't understand. 'Cause sometimes I sit and wish again that I was back in Michigan, where the lakes run deep and the fireflies spin, and the summer nights wrap around your skin, where the tulips grow in Holland town, and the seasons never let you down. I know I've grown and I've settled in, but sometimes I sit and wish that I was back in Michigan. LA lights and silver screens, everything's fast, all the cars are clean, but no one here knows how to catch my glance, like a Midwest boy at a high school dance. I think of my hometown every fall, the leaves like fire, the air's so small. I still miss those east Lansing skies. sit and wish again that I was back in Michigan.
Well, I remember the day I met her. She was wearing a gator sweater. I fell for her, and it weren't smart, 'cause I'm a bulldog with a Georgia heart. But I love her through and through, though she's a gator in her orange and blue. Yeah, I love to love her, and I hate to hate her, and I love to hate that she's a gator. Next Saturday is when we play, and if we win, there'll be hell to pay. But if we lose, she'll jump and holler and make me wonder why I bother. But I love her through and through, though she's a gator in her orange and blue. Yeah, I love to love her, and I hate to hate her, and I love to hate that she's a gator. I really love my team on game day. Ain't hard to see that she's the same way. Our trade will fill with Alberts and Uggas, and she gives me her kisses and huggers. So I love her through and through, though she's a gator in her orange and blue. Yeah, I love to love her, and I hate to hate her, and I love to hate that she's a gator. All my friends and family hate her, but this bulldog's got him a gator. Yeah, this bulldog's in love with a gator.
You came home late again last night, rehearsed and ready for a fight. I asked you where you'd been so long. You fed me lines and I played along. But I ain't blind and I'm no fool. It hurts to see you act so cool. You used to bring me daisies home. Now all I get is nights alone. I cooked your meals, I kissed your pride, found a dark corner where I could hide. But loving you was killing me, so now I'm setting myself free. My flowers say to me, from me, a little loving's all I need. A card that reads, girl, you pulled through, with petals in a brighter hue. They're standing tall in your old chair where I once cried. There's roses there, and now it's plain for you to see. My flowers say to me, from me. I found my strength in quiet tears, built up courage through the years. You never saw the weight gave my soul, you gave me proof that some loves fade and some loves fail, and some hearts rise when others bail. So I packed your boots and flannel shirts, put them where they can't do hurt, and in their place a little bloom that smells like peace inside this room. My flowers say to me, from me, a toast to how I came to be. No more begging, no more blue, no more waiting up for you. They're blooming white in soft sunlight, and I'm relearning how to fight. Now it's plain for you to see. My flowers say to me, from me. And maybe someday you'll understand what you lost with your own hands, but by then I'll be long gone, singing stronger in my song. Yeah, my flowers say to me, from me, wrapped in grace and dignity. No more silence, no more lies, no more lonely lullabies. I found joy in who I am without the shadow of a man, and now it's plain for you to see. My flowers say to me, from me.
Down on Arrow Highway, where the neon meets the street, there's a faded sign that says the wheel, where dusty locals meet. Sandy's run this place for years, still the heart of this old town. Bartender, pour the drinks, keep the jukebox spinning round. Pool cues click and the jukebox plays ice cold beer and forgotten ways. At the wheel in Glendora, our old regrets are drowned. Good things about to happen as they pour another round. Friends all gather at the bar, telling stories big and tall. At the wheel in Glendora, welcome one and all. In that dive bar glow, there's laughter mixed with haze. Once you're in, you'll love this place in so many ways. Folks say they love how this bar has stood the test of time. They come here for the beer and stay for the salt and lime. The 9-ball here is sacred, the table is seasoned well. Rack 'em up and break 'em down, boys, let's give 'em hell. At the wheel in Glendora, our old regrets are drowned. shop, and Murphy's ghost is still around in his favorite spot in this corner of Glendora, where the jukebox always heals. Raise your glass, tip your hat. Welcome to the wheel.
That same old thought on replay. Your laughter in the echo of this sunset's dying rays. I built my walls and temples, staccato breath and sin, but every chord without you barely sounds like me within. There's that six-string bleeding, cries of what we used to be, memory static in my headphones, your voice haunt me. I traded one for whiskey, rhythm for regret. Now I'm chasing ghost beats, unable to forget. Was I too cold, too distant, let the fire fade? Thought the edge was safe, but now all I see is our shape and shade. Baby, I wanna take you back, rewind the night, play every broken verse until we make it right. I miss the way our hearts sing like guitars in tune. Without you, love, I'm just a shadow under this moon.
I walk these streets, every neon buzz feels cheap. They glow like your eyes, got me through this memories deep. I said I changed, but maybe I was scared to bend. Now the chords of me without you feel unfinished, unseen. I'm on that ride again, love you till I break apart. But baby, I would do it all again, just to feel you in my heart.
Hold this song close, let it play through our nights. Give me one more chance to fix these broken lines. Baby, I wanna take you back, rewind the line night, play every broken verse until we make it right. I miss the way our hearts sing like guitars in tune. Without you, love, I'm just a shadow under this moon.
These Nashville nights, they don't slow down. Cowgirl boots in a party town, fiddle on fire, bass so loud. We two-step wild till the sun come round. Whiskey kissing, moonlight high, love runs deep in them southern skies. Ain't no place like these Nashville nights, where the stars shine low and the barflies fly. Yeah, oh, pull up clean in a jacked up Ford. Boots on the dash, got a drink I poured. Broadway buzzing, them lights on flame. Honk tonk angels know my name. Still guitar in the back just crying. Fiddle cutting through like a blade that's flying. Gold on my chain, dust on my jeans, mixing old school soul with new age dreams. Got a blonde riding shotgun till sipping Earth Brim, sipping on shine with a kiss on the whim. Speakers thump with a Tennessee bite. Yeah, we on the dark on these Nashville nights. These Nashville nights, they don't slow down. Cowgirl boots in a party town. Fiddle on fire, bass so loud. We two-step wild till the sun come round. Whiskey kissing, moonlight high. Love runs deep in them southern skies. Ain't no place like these Nashville nights, where the stars shine low and the bar flies fly. Slide to the bar with a wink and a grin. Bartender know I'ma do it again. Shots lined up like a country beat. Girls looking fly with that rhinestone heat. Your little dolly, little outlaw queen. Boots on fire like a neon dream. Spin around, hear that fiddle wail. We write a story on a barroom trail. Got a toast for the night, toast for the crew, toast for the ones who do what we do. From the dive bars out to them rooftop heights, we live it loud on these Nashville nights. Ooh, yeah. Ride with me down Broadway dreams, where the boots stomp truth and the neon beam. These Nashville nights, they don't slow down. Cowgirl boots in a party town. Fiddle on fire, bass so loud. We two-step wild till the sun come round. Whiskey kissing, moonlight high. Love runs deep in them southern skies. Ain't no place like these Nashville nights, where the stars shine low and the bar flies fly.
Flip-flops on the dashboard, radio loud, laughing like we've got no worries allowed. That old two-lane road leads straight to the lake, where memories are made and hearts never break. The sun's high, the clouds drift slow, got nowhere to be and nowhere to go. Sunburn and sweet tea dripping down our hands, dancing in the heat on that white hot sand. Hearts wide open, wild and free, chasing dreams and catching breeze. A little bit reckless, just you and me, soaking up life like sunburn and sweet tea. Cheap sunglasses and a borrowed guitar, you sang that song, now it's stuck in my heart. Barefoot nights under firefly skies, one summer love we'll never deny. That kiss tasted like lemon and smoke, I still remember every word you spoke. Sunburn and sweet tea dripping down our hands, dancing in the heat on that white hot sand. Hearts wide open, wild and free, chasing dreams and catching breeze. A little bit reckless, just you and me, soaking up life like sunburn and sweet tea. Now when I see that July sun, I think of you and all that fun. Back when we swore we'd never change, young and wild and a little insane. Sunburn and sweet tea, golden and bold, your hand in mine, a story retold. Heart still open, wild and free, that summer still lives inside of me. A little
Woke up to a leak in a ceiling stain. Coffee pot's broke and it's hurting my brain. The slide out's stuck, the jacks won't drop, but we're burning diesel and we just can't stop. Got a view of a dumpster, side 32. Neighbor's got a generator louder than a zoo, but there's a sunset glow on the desert sky, and a campfire's crackling just nearby. We're riding high in a rolling turd. It squeaks, it leaks, it's really absurd. Home on wheels with a soul of rust, held together with duct tape truss. It's a wild old ride full of beauty and blunders, just two fools chasing RV wonders. Yeah, we laugh, we curse, we swerve and we skid. That's RV life and it is what it is. Tank says full but the poo won't drain. I'm praying to the dump gods once again. The fridge don't cool, but the oven burns. And don't even ask how we missed that turn. But there's freedom in the gravel and the dust. Every breakdown just builds up trust. From mountaintop highs to Walmart lows, we're together wherever this old thing goes. Still riding high in a rolling turd, covered in bugs and four-letter words. It ain't no palace, but it's got four walls and a dog named Hank who loves it all. We've been stuck in mud and lost in the fog, but we wouldn't trade it for a mortgage or a job. Yeah, it's loud, it's broke and absurd, but we're living our dream in a rolling turd. So here's to the life and the propane, with black tank blues and highway rain. We'll fix what breaks, we'll curse and grin till the wheels fall off, then we'll bolt them back in. In our rolling, sweet rolling turd.
He rode in slow with the sun at his back, boots kicking dust down a one-lane track. No name, no talk, just a shadow and squint. Every man wishing he was just like Clint. Spurs that jingle, a stare like steel. One hand loose, one near the heel. Bad men trembled, women went faint. He said 10 words less than any saint. Just like Clint, cold as the breeze, quiet as the moon hanging over the trees, with a smoke in his teeth and justice to give. He didn't take much, just a reason to live. A 6-gun soul and a hat brim bent. Every cowboy dreams of being just like Clint. He'd roll a cigar with a flick of his wrist, say nothing at all, let his silence twist. When the lead flew wild, he stood his ground, and when the dust cleared, he never looked down. He wasn't no hero, not clean, not pure, but he had a way of making
world feels sure. With a cold-eyed calm and straight-shot heart, he tore every lawless town apart. Just like Clint, cool as the shade, in a world gone wrong, he never strayed. Didn't need no posse, no badge on his chest, just grit and a ghost where he lay to rest. With a whispering wind and a slow lament, every tale gets better with just like Clint. Now the saddle's empty and the screen is black, but when I ride out, I still look back, and I square my hat and I steel my chin, and I take one step just like Clint did then. Just like Clint, carved out of stone, riding through this world a little alone. He taught us how to face the fight with a quiet word and a steady sigh. May the trail be long, the whiskey be spent, and may we all ride on just like Clint.
I was back on the midnight train, same old route, the same cold rain. Thought about the man who once sat near, the gambler's voice still in my ear. He told me truth between puffs of smoke, then he faded just like hope. But ever since that ride I took, I've played my life like a well-worn book. But you got to know when to hold, know when to fold, but the cards you draw don't make you bold. It's the hand you play, the grace you show, the bets you make when no one knows. He left more than words in that smoky car. He left a code, a gambler's scar, and I'm still trying to understand the wisdom in the gambler's hand. Years roll by like freight in the night. I've won some fights, I've lost some rights, played a few wrong queens for love, folded on dreams I once thought of. But when I stare at a losing streak, I hear his voice, steady and sleek. Son, the trick ain't just the play, it's to read and knowing when it's pride and when it's need. You got to know when to run, know when to stay. Not every risk is worth the pay. Sometimes the smartest man at the table walks away while he's still able. He gave me more than a warning glance. He gave me a gambler's second chance, and I'm still learning where I stand, dealing life from the gambler's hand. Now I teach my boy with a deck in hand, not just cards, but how to stand, how to lose with grace, win with heart, and know when to fold before you start. And when he asks who taught me right, I see that stranger in the neon light. You got to know when to live, know when to die, know when to fight, know when to cry. Every man gets a deck, some fair, some stacked, but it's what you do when the chips are back. He left a legacy in a single night, a voice that echoes through my fight. Yeah, I still walk this lonesome land, trying to play it true with the gambler's hand. lights are off, the tools are down. The parking lot's a ghost town now, but I'm still sweeping sawdust off my sleeve. Clock says 6, but I ain't done. Guess I just don't know when to run. Always been the kind that hates to leave. I'm the last to leave, the one who stays, holding on when there's nothing left to save. When the room goes dark and the crowd moves on, I stick around like nothing's wrong. Yes, some folks know when it's time to grieve, but not me. I'm the last to leave. The jukebox died, the drinks ran dry. Everyone said their last goodbye, but I'm still nursing memories in my glass. Your laughter's echo in the air. I turn around, you're never there. Still slow dancing in a moment that won't last. I'm the last to leave, the one who stays, holding on when there's nothing left to say. When the music fades and the lights come on, I hang around like you're not gone. Yes, some folks know when it's time to grieve, but not me. I'm the last to leave. Now our bed's as cold as the kitchen floor. Your closet's bare, your ring's in the drawer, but I swear I still hear you calling my name. I set your place at the table still, waiting on a heart that never will come back, but I love you just the same. So I'm standing here in a house that's bare, talking to your empty chair, like love don't know the meaning of defeat. Friends all say I should let go, but they don't feel what I still know, that maybe you'll walk back down our street. Yeah, I'm the last to leave, the one who stays, holding on through the pouring rain. When the vows fade out and the hope runs thin, I keep believing you'll walk back in. Some hearts break, some hearts believe. Mine just don't know when to leave. Yeah, some folks know when it's time to grieve, but not me. I'm the last to leave.
I still drive past your street sometimes, take the long way home just to feel a sign of what we were when it all felt right, before goodbye turned into goodbye. Your shadow's still in my rearview glass. Some days I swear I see you laugh in the corner of some stranger's eyes, and I still don't know how to say goodbye. They say time will do the healing, but mine's still stuck back in your arms. What if you were the one I don't get past, the reason every love since you don't last? What if my heart just won't let go of the only home it's ever known? What if I spend my whole life through looking for pieces that all lead back to you? I try to move on, but I'm always undone. What if you were the one my name. Or maybe you're stuck in the same old pain, but I lie awake with the same old song, wondering if letting you go was wrong. What if you were the one I was meant to keep, the dream I lost but still find in my sleep? What if no one ever feels like you, no matter what I try to do? What if forever just meant one night and I'm chasing shadows the rest of my life? Try to move on but I'm always undone. What if you were the one? What if you were the one?
I ain't got a jet, I ain't got a yacht, but I got a stool at the end of the spot where the neon buzzes and the jukebox plays old George Strait and Hank all day. I rollin' around 5 boots, dusty and worn, same old hello from old Jake and Norm. The bartender pours what I always drink, don't need to say it, she just gives me a wink. I ain't rich, I ain't famous, don't need that high life scene. Got a front row seat to the best damn nights you've ever seen. We got small town jokes, big time cheer, talking about fishing and hunting and beer. No big city lights, but it's perfectly clear I'm doing just fine where everybody knows my beer. That jukebox sings like an old friend's tune. Folks two-step under a borrowed moon. We shoot the breeze till the last call rings, then stumble out laughing at nothing and everything. I ain't rich, I ain't famous, don't need that high life scene. Got a front row seat to the best damn nights you've ever seen. We got small town jokes, big time cheer, talking about fishing and hunting and beer. No big city lights, but it's perfectly clear I'm doing just fine where everybody knows my beer. Might not make the news or own no crown, but I got a good name and a damn good town. When I'm gone, they'll raise one high with a toast and a laugh under that same old sky. But I got all I need, just a honky-tonk seat and some back road memories. We got small town jokes, big time cheer, talking about fishing and hunting and beer. I'm the king of this bar and it's crystal clear I'm home every night where everybody knows my beer.
Sold the house, said our goodbyes, now it's just us and open skies. Packed the pup and hit the road, pulling dreams and heavy load. Florida sun to Texas rain, lost the map but not our brains. She still laughs at all my jokes, I still burn the eggs and toast. RV life, taking it slow, window down and the tank on go. From coast to coast, we chase that view. Retired and weird, nothing new. We're rolling free, no fuss. fuss, no strife, just two old kids loving RV life. Crocs and socks, the fashion's bold, matching shirts from days of old. Waffle House, a parking spot, yep, we made out there, why not? Sticker maps and campfire tales, laundry hanging off the rails. She drives fast, I read the signs, somehow we still make good time. RV life, living out loud. We dance in rain, we nap on clouds. From small town fairs to desert skies, we're chasing joy where freedom lies. We're rolling free, no fuss, no strife, just two old kids loving RV life. Stress, just a Keurig love and a GPS. If the Wi-Fi's bad, we'll talk instead. Play some cards and head to bed. RV life, wild and true, with bug spray, hugs and mountain views. No mortgage boss or Monday blues, just me and her and a million new tunes. We're rolling free, no fuss, no strife, growing old young, loving RV life.
Story about a roadside grill, a real greasy spoon with a real big thrill. The chairs are wobbly and the service is bad. It's just about the worst food I ever had. You might say, buddy, what's the matter with you? Why don't you try something tasty and new? Well, I don't go there for the food or the wine. You know I got something else in mind. She's my roadside attraction, yeah, she's so fine, my little love reaction. I wanna make her mine. She gets off at 9, I leave at 9:04. I see her hitchhiking and I open my door. She jumps in and I drive her home. She tells me goodnight, then she leaves me alone. Someday maybe I'll get more action from my roadside attraction. It's been 6 months and a couple of weeks, and I ain't even got a kiss on the cheek. I spend all my time and all my dough waiting on a waitress 'cause I love her so. Well, people may think she's just using me, but I don't listen to the fools you see. When she brings me my coffee, I just smile and sip, and then I leave her a real big tip. She's my roadside attraction, yeah, she's so fine, my little love reaction. I wanna make her mine. She gets off at 9, I leave at 9:04. I see her hitchhiking and I open my door. She jumps in and I drive her home. She tells me goodnight, then she leaves me alone. Someday maybe I'll get more action from my roadside attraction. When I pick her up tonight, I'll have roses galore. She'll be so happy when she opens my door. She'll jump in and maybe we'll get to kissing, and then we'll make up for all the love we've been missing. I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me. Let's let it happen naturally. She's my roadside attraction, yeah, she's so fine, my little love reaction. I wanna make her mine. She gets off at 9, I leave at 9:04.
I see her hitchhiking and I open my door. She jumps in and I drive her home. She tells me goodnight, then she leaves me alone. Someday maybe I'll get more action from my roadside attraction. I pulled into that empty house at 3:30. Her pictures in the hallway, echoing memories. Dad's words played on repeat, warm and clear. You only hurt the ones you love. Boy, hold them near. 'Cause you only hurt the ones you love. That's what he said to me. But you only love the ones you hurt before you set them free. Yeah, every scar reminds me why I let her walk away. You only love the ones you hurt, and that's why she didn't stay. Empty coffee mugs and a bed too big for one. I replay her goodbye till the morning sun. Dad's voice like whiskey, steady in the night. When you break their heart, you know you loved them right. 'Cause you only hurt the ones you love. Yeah, that truth don't fade. But you only love the ones you hurt. That's how memories are made. The ones you hold too close and love until they cry. You only love the ones you hurt. Keeps me wondering why. I'm calling home, but the porch light's long gone dim. Dad's ghost is silent, but I'm still listening. He said, son, if it hurts, it means you really care. Now I'm haunted by the love left hanging in the air. 'Cause you only hurt the ones you love. That's what he said to me. But you only love the ones you hurt before you set them free. Yeah, every scar reminds me why I let her walk away. You only love the ones you hurt. That's why she didn't stay. You only love the ones you hurt. That's why she didn't stay.
Whispering riffraff on Friday night. I'm wearing worn out flannel and she's wearing white. Papa's got arms crossed, Mama's giving that look, but she just smiles and says he's worth another look. They call me riff-raff, well that's fine by me. I didn't fall far from the family tree. If you don't like me now, then you won't like me later. But she's my sunshine and I'm her big tater. She grabs my hand and makes me feel like a man. And if you don't get it, well, I don't understand. If y'all don't like me, well, I just don't care. 'Cause she's my everything and I ain't going nowhere. Her papa's worrying about my low-class job. I'm starting to think he's a big snob. No suit and tie, but I'll fix what needs fixing. Just like Mama in the kitchen, mixing what needs mixing. Papa's frown softens, Mama slows her pour. Maybe this riff-raff's got something in store. When she's in my arms, they see a man who believes. Just a simple country kid with no tricks up his sleeves. They call me riff-raff, well that's fine by me. I didn't fall far from the family tree. If you don't like me now, then you won't like me later. But she's my sunshine and I'm her big tater. She grabs my hand and makes me feel like a man. And if you don't get it, well, I don't understand. If y'all don't like me, well, I just don't care. 'Cause she's my everything and I ain't going nowhere. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Fancy, can I get one more chance? I'll show y'all quick, I'm worth the dance. She don't mind if I'm riff-raff or not. The scruffy cowboy seems to hit the spot. They call me riff-raff, well that's fine by me. I didn't fall far from the family tree. If you don't like me now, then you won't like me later. But she's my sunshine and I'm her big tater. She grabs my hand and makes me feel like a man. And if you don't get it, well, I don't understand. If y'all don't like me, well, I just don't care. 'Cause she's my everything and I ain't going nowhere.
My pickup off the blacktop bend, saw her thumb up traffic, boots and wind. Sun hat tilted, hair wild and free. That hitchhiker smile had me on my knees. Give me one look, roadside attraction, hearts going boom, instant reaction. Girl in the sun caught my eye, satisfaction. You're my roadside attraction. We rolled on gravel, dust in the air. She said, "Where to, cowboy?" I said, "Anywhere." Radio low, her laughter popped. That giggle goose moment, my heart got lost. Give me one look, roadside attraction, hearts going boom, instant reaction. Girl in the sun caught my eye, satisfaction. You're my roadside attraction. Thumb lifted up, smile bright as sun. Hop on my truck, now we've begun. Strap down your hat, kick off your shoes. Roadside ride got me singing the blues. Give me one look, roadside attraction, hearts going boom, instant reaction. Girl in the sun caught my eye, satisfaction. You're my roadside attraction. Roadside porch in my daddy's old chair, telling him someday I'd be a millionaire. Big old house with a 4-car drive, a yacht on the lake, and a suit and tie. He'd laugh and say, son, that might be enough, but don't forget the kind that fills you up. Now I don't own no mansion on a hill, my paycheck barely covers all the bills, but I come home to her and I've got more than enough. I'm rich in heart, I'm rich in touch, no dollar sign could ever measure up, 'cause baby, I'm rich in love. She makes coffee in the morning in my worn out tea, dances in the kitchen just to wake up me. Every kiss is gold, every smile's a gem. I'd trade a fortune just to feel like this again. Used to chase green, now I just chase her eyes. Man, that's where the real treasure lies. No, I don't own no mansion on a hill, my truck's got rust, but it runs still. But I come home to her and I've got more than enough. I'm rich in heart, I'm rich in touch, no dollar sign could ever measure up, 'cause baby, I'm rich in love. Yeah, I used to dream in black and green, now I dream in soft and sweet. Who knew that wealth was holding hands on a porch swing, making plans? I don't need no mansion on a hill, we've got all we need in this world still. I come home to her and I've got more than enough. I'm rich in heart, I'm rich in touch, she's the only thing I'm ever thinking of. Yeah, baby, I'm rich in love. Down lane, past the soda jerk, that yellow sign flickers but it still works. Gravel kicks up as I pass the mill, feels like time's been standing still. Pulled up slow to the corner store, old man walked out like it's 84. He said, ain't that the Chevy your daddy drove? I smiled and said, yes sir, I brought it home. Now I'm driving through this little town in the truck Dad used to ride around. Bench seat crack, radio hum, smells like oil, leather and gum. Every turn brings a memory back of my old man and the way he laughed. Yeah, I'm just here catching up, riding round in Dad's old truck. Stop by the church where he used to pray. Pastor Joe came walking my way. He asked if the 8-track plays. I laughed, said not much these days. Drove past the lake where he taught me to cast. He popped the gate and relived the past. Sometimes I swear when I turn that key I can hear him say, son, take her easy. Yeah, I'm driving through this little town in the truck Dad used to ride around. Bench seat crack, radio hum, smells like oil, leather and chewing gum. Every turn brings a memory back of my old man and the way he laughed. Yeah, I'm just here catching up, riding round in Dad's old truck.
heart keeps chugging on. And every way from the folks I meet feels like Dad's right next to me. So I'm driving through this little town with ghosts and stories all around. Bench seat crack, radio hum, smells like oil lead and chewing gum. And though he's gone, he's never far. He's in the wind, he's in this car. Yeah, I'm just catching up in Dad's old truck.
Picked her up too many times in that rusty 65 with the AC dead and a wobbly wheel, 10 paint layers that curl and peel. Every date felt like a mission. The gas gauge lies like a politician, but she stuck around through every tow. Now I'm rolling proud and she's ready to go. Got a brand new truck, midnight blue, still smells like leather and dreams come true. Got the windows down, tank full of sin. Girl, I need you to help me break it in. That bench seat's begging for your boots, tailgate's waiting on a sunset view. You said fix the ride, well baby I did. So climb on up, let's break it in. She hopped in with that wild grin, like she'd been missing this kind of spin. Feet on the dash, hair blowing free. She said, now this is how it ought to be. We hit that back road after dark. She kissed me soft and renewed the spark. She laughed and said, this one's a keeper. I said, just like you, couldn't get no sweeter. Got a brand new truck, midnight blue, still smells like a leather and dreams come true. Got the windows down, tank full of sin. Girl, I need you to help me break it in. That bench seat's begging for your boots, tailgate's waiting on a sunset view. You said fix the ride, well baby I did. So climb on up, let's break it in. It ain't the chrome or the shine, it's the way your hand fits in mine. I got this ride, but truth be told, it's you that makes it feel like gold. In this brand new truck, under the stars, feeling like kings while we're passing cars. Crank that twang, let the night begin. Girl, we were made to break it in. That bench seat's begging for your boots, tailgate's waiting on a sunset view. You said fix the ride, well baby I did. So climb on up, yeah, climb on up, let's break it in.
Flip-flops on and the grill is hot. Red, white, and blue in every parking lot. Grandma's pie and a cold lemonade. We're dancing in the backyard shade. Kids with sparklers, dogs in hats. Uncle Sam's got jokes and flags from sea to shining neighborhood. We're feeling mighty free and good. Home boom, light up the sky. It's the 4th of July and we're flying high. Fireworks pop like the beat of the drum. Turn it up loud, let freedom come. Star stripes in summertime, waving our hearts in the warm sunshine. watermelon race. Smiles and sunscreen on every face. Lawn chairs lined for the fireworks show, and the radio's playing Sweet Born to Go. Glow sticks glowing, hearts are wide. We're singing loud with hometown pride. It's more than just a holiday, it's a loving where we live each day. Home boom, light up the sky. It's the 4th of July and we're flying high. Fireworks pop like the beat of the drum. Turn it up loud, let freedom come. Star stripes in summertime, waving our hearts in the warm sunshine. USA, it's your birthday bash. Let's raise a cheer and make it last. Ooh, say, can you see all the joy and liberty? With friends and family, we're writing history. Home boom, light up the sky. It's the 4th of July and we're flying high. Fireworks pop like the beat of the drum. Turn it up loud, let freedom come. Star stripes in summertime, waving our hearts in the warm sunshine. USA, let the good times roll. We're red, white, blue, and rock and soul. Right, rock and soul.
Saw your tail lights fade through the pouring rain. Left a whisper burn in the window pane. I played the fool, yeah, I missed the signs, but I still taste your kiss like vintage wine. Every mile that you're gone, girl, the pain gets loud. I'm driving fast, but I can't outrun this cloud. On the heartbreak highway, chasing your shadow tonight. Burning rubber dreams under cold neon light. Can't turn back, baby, I'm too far gone. Your love's the fire still driving me on. On the heartbreak highway, alone. Radio's playing our old song again, a ghostly chorus of what might have been. Your leather jacket still hangs on the chair. I reach for you, but you're never there. Try to move on, but I stall at your name. You're the one wildfire I couldn't tame. On the heartbreak highway, chasing your shadow tonight. Burning rubber dreams under cold neon light. Can't turn back, baby, I'm too far gone. Your love's the fire still driving me on. On the heartbreak highway, alone. Maybe someday we'll find what we lost. Love like ours, baby, comes at a cost. But if you call, I'll be there in a flash. Running red lights, tearing through the past. On the heartbreak highway, I'm still calling your name. Rolling through the thunder, through heartache and flame. I won't stop till I bring you back home. Your love's the fire still driving me on the heartbreak highway, yeah. I ride alone. Whoa, on the heartbreak highway, yeah.
tank's full, map's torn in two. Don't need a plan when I've got you. Sunshine kiss in the rear view glass. Let's take the long way, make it last. Radio's up, feet on the dash, skipping small towns, driving fast, laughing at signs we can't pronounce, counting memories, not the miles now. We don't know where we're going, but baby, that's the fun. With the wind in our hair and the day just begun. From desert skies to ocean tides, with your hand holding mine. We're not lost, we're just alive and loving every ride. Neon lights and diner fries, kissing you under cotton candy skies, dancing on dirt roads, singing too loud. Our love's a fire, we're burning proud. We're chasing sunsets, chasing dreams, just you and me, and the in-betweens. No rear view regrets, no looking back, just a full heart and a one-way track. We don't know where we're going, but baby, that's the fun. With the wind in our hair and the day just begun. From desert skies to ocean tides, with your hand holding mine. We're not lost, we're just alive and loving every ride. Let the world keep spinning, we'll just keep grinning. Every mile's a moment that we're never gonna trade. Life's a song, so let's play it loud. No wrong turns, just love out loud. We don't know where we're going, but we've already won. With your laughter in my ear and my worries all gone. From desert skies to ocean tides, with your hand holding mine. We're not lost, we're just alive, yeah, loving every ride, loving every ride.
I dream about the way you talk, how your lips curve with every word, the way your laughter floats like silk, the sweetest sound I've ever heard. I dream about the way you sleep, so still, just lying there, like peace found its perfect place in the quiet of your care. I dream about the way you love me and tell me every night, like a candle burning softly, you keep my darkness light. I dream about the way you love me, like stars that hold the sky, and every time I close my eyes, you're the reason why.
I dream and see you laugh and cry, then catch your bashful smile. I dream you're walking toward me slow, down the aisle in style.
I dream about your arms around me, our favorite song on low, and how you whisper tender words only the moon would know. I dream about the way you love me and tell me every night, like a melody that haunts me, but always feels so right. I dream about the way you love me, like breath and air and time. And every time I close my eyes, you're forever mine. Maybe someday dreams will fade and morning light will come, but if you're still there when I wake, I'll know you're the one. I dream about the way you love me and tell me every night, like a lullaby that finds me and wraps me up so tight. I dream about the way you love me and how you make things right. So every time I close my eyes, you're my dream tonight.
Whatever happened to Roscoe McGee? This is the place he used to be. I've looked until I can't go on, from setting sun to breaking dawn. I knew him well and I could tell he would not leave without farewell. His neighbor said he left one night. His face was strained and looked afraid. Where'd you go, Roscoe? Into the dark. Did the wind take your soul or just break your heart? You vanished like smoke through an old pine tree. Whatever happened to Roscoe McGee? He told of cries that filled the night and shadows in a strange blue light. The house feels cold and different now. I've got to find a clue somehow. He left no sign of where he went, and I hold dear the time we spent. Nothing has changed as I can see, except the ghost of a mystery. Where'd you go, Roscoe? Into the dark. Did the stars stop shining or just miss their mark? You faded away like a half-heard plea. Whatever happened to Roscoe McGee? I walked past your porch where the roses grew. Now the shutters creak and the paint peels through. I call your name like a prayer at sea, but silence is all that answers me. Where'd you go, Roscoe? Where do you sleep? In the arms of the earth or a place too deep? You were here then gone, just a memory. Whatever happened to Roscoe McGee?
When we first met, who would have known that my love for you would have eagerly grown? But I didn't know love, for it had never shown. I soon found out I wasn't alone. Our love sparked flames, romance in the air. I jumped in your eyes and swam in your stare. The world slowed down, the moment felt rare, and every heartbeat said I'll be there. Through every season, storm or sun, we held on tight, we didn't run. They all had doubts, but we didn't care. We danced through life a perfect pair. You were the answer to a whispered prayer. Since the day I swam in your stare. At the rain, carved hearts in the sand. In what they all think, I've never cared. 'Cause I found forever just standing there. Through every season, storm or sun, we held on tight, we didn't run. They all had doubts, but we didn't care. We danced through life a perfect pair. You were the answer to storm or sun. We've come so far, we've just begun. They all had doubts, but we didn't care. We're still that same old perfect pair. You were the answer to a whisper prayer. Since the day I swam in your stare. Like trouble in boots with a heart to win. I told myself, girl, don't you dare. But my heart beat fast and it wasn't fair. You said, hey darling, what's your name? I rolled my eyes, but I played the game. You leaned in close with that southern charm. Now I'm falling hard in your two strong arms. It takes one a midnight sun. You saw right through what I tried to hide. That lonely look in my laughing eyes. You came along and called my bluff. Guess it takes one to know not to feel it all, but you had a smile like Sunday skies and a voice that softened my alibis. Now every plan
I burned out the lights on a midnight run, left her standing in the door with tears. The love she gave weighed more than the gun, but I ain't looked back in 15 years. The road don't care what you leave behind, it just rolls like a gambler's dice. She said I had a rambling mind and a heart made out of smoke and ice. I've been running from the right thing all my life, trading good love for some neon sin. Could've had a home, could've had a wife, but I chose the road again and again. I danced with the devil in Amarillo, played for shots and a fifth of pride. My soul's worn thin like an old armadillo, but I still got the nerve to ride. There's a jukebox calling in Abilene, and a long-legged blonde who don't ask much. I'm a fool for the whiskey and the in-between, and the lies that come with a stranger's touch. Yeah, I've been running from the right thing all my life, chasing shadows in a borrowed coat. Could've had peace, could've had a wife, but I'd rather drift than rock the boat. One day I might turn this rig around, but don't hold your breath or pray too loud. The right thing's buried in some Texas town, and I'm too far gone to dig it out. She don't think she's pretty when her hair's a mess, wears my old shirt and forgets the rest. Says she ain't special, just plain old her, but I see an angel in that faded flannel blur. She don't think twice when she hums off key, making coffee in the dark just for me. She don't see the way she lights up a room, but I'd swear the sun sets early to give her the moon. She don't know she does, but she does it right. Turns my world to gold with just one night. She don't try hard, but somehow still makes my broken heart forget it was ever real. Yeah, she don't know she does, but she does. And she always will. She don't like crowds, says she's shy by trade, wears little makeup and no parade. But when she smiles, the stars all hush, even midnight blushes at her gentle touch. And I've tried to tell her 100 times, but she laughs and says
my mind. Well, maybe I did when I fell that day, and she picked me up in the sweetest way. She don't know she does, but she turns my tide, steers this worn out heart with steady pride. She don't chase dreams, but she's mine come true, and I thank the Lord each day I do. She don't know she does, but she does. And I'm the lucky fool who knows it's love.
Yeah, friend. Next time, hold wrong side of the right, girl. She had boots like Reba, a grin like June, danced like a devil to a neon tune. Told me, boy, I'm trouble, better steer real clear, but I was knee-deep in her by the second beer. She kissed like whiskey, smooth but mean, had a tattoo that said Nashville Queen. I was hooked like a fish on a rusty line. She reeled me in and robbed me blind. I was on the wrong side of the ride, girl, spinning like a tire in a tilt-a whirl. She was wildfire in a red sundress, left my heart in a honky-tonk mess. Yeah, I fell fast in a downhill swirl on the wrong side of the ride, girl. Said her ex was a rodeo man, broke his arm, then stole his van. I should have known from the way she smiled, she's got a wrecking ball kind of style. Took my truck, took my dog, took my hat, left a note, ain't paying you back. Now I'm sitting at the bar with a busted pride, sipping on a lesson that she supplied. I was on the wrong side of the ride, girl, box fight in a two-step world. She was dynamite with a hairpin curve, gave a little more than I deserve. Yeah, I crashed out in a sidewise twirl on the wrong side of the ride, girl. If looks could kill, I'd be 6 feet deep, but I'd still dream of her in my sleep. She's bad for love, bad for my health, but I'd chase her ghost all by myself. I was on the wrong side of the ride, girl, should've backed off but gave it a whirl. She was sweet sin with a cherry curl, left me spinning like a tilt-a-whirl. Yeah, do it again, give it one more twirl on the wrong side of the ride, girl. Yeah. Sipping sweet tea in my cut-off jeans down at the lake where the catfish dreams, when a man rolled up on a homemade bike with a deerskin saddle and a disco light. He wore a 10-gallon and a gun on his side, boots made of gator and a whole lot of pride. Said, howdy there, partner, I'm Hippo John. Heard the fish were biting from my Uncle Ron. Hippopotamus Johnson, king of the swamp, rides through the county with a possum and a skunk. He's got a mullet that's grand and half-acre lot, and he bathes once a month if he needs it or not. Oh, Hippo John, you a mystery to man. You built your house out of PBR cans, but you're kind to the girls and you dance real fine. Hippopotamus Johnson, you one of a kind. Now he don't got a job, but he sure got flair, wrestling raccoons in his underwear. He once dated twins named Patty and Dawn. Now they live in his house and they ain't moving on. He drinks moonshine tea with a hint of spam, plays kazoo in a bluegrass jam. Said he met Bigfoot at a county fair, gave him a high five and he trimmed his hair. Hippopotamus Johnson, Lord of the Mud, drives a pink canoe through a flash flood. Got a rooster tattoo and a farmer's tan. Everybody loves this crazy man. Whoa, Hippo John, you're a sight to see, like a cowboy, cryptid, and a jamboree. You may be weird, but your heart's pure gold. Hard to believe you're 40 years old. Tried to ride a tornado in June and wound up in a hot air balloon. He's banned from Walmart and a Waffle House, but he still got charm and a friend named Klaus. Hippopotamus Johnson, a legend so wide, he's got tons of fans on the by his side. If you ever feel low or the world goes wrong, just holler for Hippo and he'll be along.
Toast and flood the sink. Forget your keys more than you think. You say the wrong name at the worst time, but somehow, babe, you still feel like mine. You laugh too loud, you cry too fast. You hold on tight like love should last. And when this world feels mean and hard, you hold me close and bless my heart. Bless your heart for every little thing, for making messes and wearing my ring. You might not always know just what to say, but you show up every single day. You love like the sun loves the morning dew, strong and soft and honest too. You're my safe place, my favorite part. Darling, bless your heart. Dance offbeat but hold me right. You kiss my hand for every fight. You pray out loud and fix my plate. You never rush, you always wait. And when the sky looks dark and torn, you're the porch light that stays warm. You don't need perfect words or plans. You lift me up just holding my hand. Bless your heart for all you give, for teaching me how love should live. You might stumble, trip and fall, but you rise up and give your all. You love roots, love southern ground, quiet, deep and safe and sound. You're my whole life, my work of art. Darling, bless your heart. So here's to the way you love me true, to the sweet little things you always do. You've never been perfect, but you've had me from the start. And I thank God every day. Bless your heart.
If you only knew the way I fall, each time you speak I lose it all. You don't need diamonds, don't need gold, just say my name and I unfold. If love is more than sweet cliches, then let me show it in my ways. The little things you never see are how you mean the world to me. If you only knew what I don't say, it's in my hands and how I stay. I trace your breath with every line. You're not just love
love, you're all that's mine. So don't ask why, and don't ask who. You'd understand if you only knew. I've searched the silence, chased the sound, but found it all when you're around. I never asked the sky for much, but somehow still you were enough. I don't write poems, I don't sing well, but when you smile it's just as well. I'd fold 1,000 yesterdays to hold you close and always stay. If you only knew what I don't show, it's every beat that lets you know I feel you even when you're gone. You're every night, you're every dawn. So don't ask why, and don't ask who. You'd understand if you only knew. You don't need to read my mind, it's in the way our fingers find each other in the dark and dust. That kind of love, that kind of trust. If you only knew how deep this goes, through quiet winds and winter snows. You are the wish I never spoke, the softest light when mornings broke. So don't ask why, and don't ask who. You'd understand if you only knew.
My favorite old memories was the day you came home with your mama and me. You were just a day old and you made us a family. We were new parents and we were lost. Advice came in and then it was tossed. I just focused on loving you, no matter the cost. When your baby girl grows up, it's hard. You try to hold on, but you don't get far. It's like losing a big old piece of your heart. The years flew by like a hurricane storm. I barely got time to spoil and adorn. I'm so proud of my baby girl, firstborn. 2 turned to 3, and 3 turned to 10. When I turned around, you were older again. Sometimes I wish I could hold you like back then. Your teens were a blur and you were growing up fast. You made me so proud with a smile that'll last. You were everything to me. When I think of the past, when your baby girl grows up, it's hard. You try to hold on, but you don't get far. It's like losing a big old piece of your heart. The years flew by like a hurricane storm. I barely got time to spoil and adorn. I'm so proud of my baby girl, firstborn. Now you have a husband and kids of your own. It won't be long until they're fully grown. Love them and spoil them, and you'll never be alone.
it's hard. You try to hold on, but you don't get far. It's like losing a big old piece of your heart. The years flew by like a hurricane storm. I barely got time to spoil and adorn. I'm so proud of my baby girl, firstborn. I wrote this song for you, Megan, so you know I care. To show you and tell you I'll always be there. You're my firstborn baby girl. I love you, I swear.
Came in quiet like a soft spring rain. Since you arrived, life has never been the same. You were number 2 by the count of the days, but a quiet number 1 in so many ways. We had a special bond right from the start. You had me wrapped around your cute little heart. You're smart as a whip, yeah, you shine like the sun. You laugh like life's a game you've already won. You're my number 2 and my PIC, the blonde pride and joy of the family tree. You got daddy's humor and a sweet tattoo. You're one of a kind. You're my number 2. You're the right kind of weird, from your toes to your crown. You love a little blackjack and maybe a double down. You love a scary movie and a road trip rendezvous. Your awesome taste in music's my awesome taste too. I heard Justin was your favorite thing to wear. He didn't love you back, but you really didn't care. NSYNC and Britney were your 12-year-old dream. You sang and danced along with a full head of steam. You're my number 2 and my PIC, the blonde pride and joy of the family tree. You got daddy's humor and a sweet tattoo. You're one of a kind. You're my number 2. Now, but I still see a little girl. For a moment in time, you were my whole world. You're a mommy too, and a great one at that. Miranda, my girl, I'm proud to be your dad. You're my number 2 and my PIC, the blonde pride and joy of the family tree. You got daddy's humor and a sweet tattoo. You're one of a kind. You're my number 2.
By now we were pros and knew what to do. You brought your own magic so vibrant and true. You and your sisters were 3 peas in a pot. Slumber parties and late nights never seemed odd. Sometimes you'd fight like sisters always do, but then you'd make up and try something new. A special surprise, you added so much delight, joining our family and making it right. You gave us new life, just like a boost in the arm. I guess it's true what they say, 3rd time's a charm. You faced some hard times like we all do, but relied on your strength and you made it through. I'm sure there are challenges you haven't seen yet, but you're one of the strongest people I ever met. I'm so proud of you, you're a shining star. I hope that you know just how special you are. Every day I thank the man up above for bringing me you and your unselfish love. A special surprise, you added so much delight, joining our family and making it right. You gave us new life, just like a boost in the arm. I guess it's true what they say, 3rd time's the charm. This song for you to make you feel happy when you're feeling blue. I love you forever, that's my only plan. In case you didn't know, I'm your biggest fan.
Showed up late in that leather coat, spoke like a spark and wrote me a note. Said don't get close, I don't stay long. Then played my heart like your favorite song. But now it's Friday night again, you're calling me like you did back then. I know you're just a weekend flame, you burn too fast to remember your name. You light me up then disappear, but I still want you when you're near. You say it's love, I know it's a game, but I still fall for my weekend flame. You wore my shirt but not my ring, you never asked for anything. You gave me nights I can't forget, and left before the sun had set. And I swore I'd let it go, but I still answer when you show. I know you're just a weekend flame, you burn too fast to remember your name. You light me up then disappear, but I still want you when you're near. You say it's love, I know it's a game, but I still
every time you come again. I know you're just a weekend flame. You burn too bright, but I don't blame. You light me up, then disappear, but I still wish that you'd stay here. You say it's love, I feel the same, so I keep chasing my weekend flame.
I was born with a boot in the gravel. Mama cried when I started to travel. Daddy said, boy, there ain't no deal better than living on whiskey, wind, and steel. Left home in a rusted out Ford, chasing the sound of a telecord. Bars and back roads, the scars are real. I earned them all on whiskey, wind, and steel. 'Cause I ride like a ghost on a midnight train. Thunder in my blood, fire in my brain. Love don't stick and hearts don't heal. Not out here with whiskey, wind, and steel. Met a girl in a worn down shack. She had the soul I'd never get back. Told me, baby, you can't just stay still. What you lost to whiskey, wind, and steel. Now the road's got a voice like a hound in pain, calling my name in the driving rain. I ain't proud, but I struck that deal. Sold my soul for whiskey, wind, and steel. Midnight train, thunder in my blood, fire in my brain. Love don't last and fate won't kneel, not when you chase that whiskey, wind, and steel. Yeah, I live and I die by the outlaw's creed. A saddle, a song, and a hell-bent need. Ain't no saint, but the pain is real. Still riding on whiskey, wind, and steel. Empty shelves and louder fights, news at war with lefts and rights. Bills stack high but wages stall, feels like we're divided all in all. But I hear a voice in a second grade class, singing the anthem with hand on glass. And I still believe beneath the noise, we've got a fire they can't destroy. This is still the land I love, from the city lights to skies above. We get knocked down, we rise
rise again, shake the dust, forgiven men. We've walked through storms, we've bled, we've cried, but hope still waves with every tide. This is still the land I love, and I ain't giving up. Factory towns with broken wheels, farmers fighting just to feel, mothers praying rent comes through, veterans waiting in VAQs. But I saw a kid with a sign last week, free hugs here and he meant it deep. Strangers laughed and some wiped tears, kindness still breaks through the fear. This is still the land I love, from the mountain highs to the ones above. We've made mistakes and we've lost our way, but stars still shine at end of day. We talk real loud, but hearts run deep, and promises are ours to keep. This is still the land I love, and I ain't giving up. We're more than headlines, more than rage. We're every dream that lights the page. From every faith, from every tongue, we are the same old song, still sung. This is still the land I love, built on grace and second stuff. We might be bruised, but we're not done. Our better days have just begun. So hand in hand, we'll write what's next with truth and courage, not regrets. This is still the land I love. Yeah, this is still the land I love.
Mama played country in the Chevrolet, said a little King George get you through the day. Daddy loved Garth 'cause he got it done, sang the dance while he cleaned his gun. I learned heartbreak from Ray-Bus fire. Fancy lit my soul like a live wire. Trisha taught me class with a steel guitar, and Joe Diffie had me dreaming in a John Deere yard. Yeah, I was raised on the radio, boots scooting slow in my dad's shadow. Alan said life was a Chattahoochee ride, and Brooks and Dunn brought the neon side. From pickup man to this Kiss glow, my heart was raised on the radio. Vince Gill made crying sound real smooth, while Shania had me breaking every schoolboy rule. Sawyer Brown had me jumping on the bed with some girls do stuck in my head. Clay Walker taught me how to move on, and Pam Tillis knew where the spilled perfume belonged. I fell for love with McGraw and June. Don't take the girl, still hits like a tune. Fatty Ty was raised on the radio, boots on the dash and a heart that knows. From Martinez Range to Travis Tritt's growl, I found my truth in every vow. So if you ask where I learned my flow, I'll say I was raised on the radio. Now I crank those hits when I miss my youth, 'cause 90s country still sings the truth. And this old heart, it just won't outgrow the love I got, raised on the radio.
voice like rain. She cried when I rolled out at dawn. Left one in Nashville with a hurt so plain. By the time she blinked, I was gone. Met a rose in Memphis with a soft, sweet smile, and she said, please stay with me. But I had a show to go to in a little while, so I left her there in Tennessee. I got love left in every town, from Phoenix heat to New Orleans rain. Breaking hearts when I came around, then I vanished like a westbound train. Sweet brunette waiting in Savannah's breeze held me close like she knew I'd stray. But a gig came knocking down in Galveston Keys, so I kissed her quick and slipped away. Had a flame burning hot in Birmingham, said she'd wait and she loved me so. Played 3 nights straight in Alabama, then left for New Mexico. Yeah, I got love left in every town, from San Antonio to Santa Fe. I break 'em in and I break 'em down, then I quickly ride away. Denver snow never felt so cold as the icy bed that I left behind. These miles of road and records sold can't buy back my peace of mind. 'Cause I got love left in every town, and a song for each goodbye. From Detroit nights to Mobile Sound, I let 'em go and don't know why. So pour one out in Buffalo for the girls I held and across. I find it easy to let go of each and every love I lost.
You walked in with that shy boy grin, looking like love with a little warning. Said you've been burned, you're taking it slow, but sugar, that's a dance I already know. You said your heart's got a dent or two. Well, baby, mine's been busted through. We ain't shiny, but we still shine like old porch lights that stand the time. I'll take your second-hand heart, even if it's got a rusty part. If it beats true, I'll do my share, patch the holes with tender care. Love ain't new, but that's the art. You and me with a second-hand heart. my favorite chord in a sweet parade. And honey, that's the perfect part of loving with a second-hand heart.
Pull the cooler out at 4:30, flags flying high off that old front porch. Grandma's baking that apple pie, kids running wild underneath that fireworks sky. Crack a cold one, let the good times roll. Boots in the grass and a heart full of soul. It's the 4th of July, we're living loud and proud. From a small town street to a big city crowd, we light it up, let the freedom play. It's Independence Day in the good old USA. Yeah, we raise that red, white, and blue up high, singing cheers to the stars in a fireworks sky. That Chevy's backed up by the lake, grilling hot dogs on a paper plate. Cousin Jake's got that 6-string sound, picking Sweet Home while the sun goes down. Lawn chairs lined and the sparklers glow. We laugh like we did when we were 10 years old. It's the 4th of July, we're living loud and proud. From a small town street to a big city crowd, we light it up, let the freedom play. It's Independence Day in the good old USA. Yeah, we raise that red, white, and blue up high, singing cheers to the stars in a fireworks sky. This land we love, we don't take for granted. God bless the flag where our hearts are planted. Through blood and tears, through every fight, we hold the line 'cause we know what's right. It's the 4th of July, let the bonfire blaze with a hometown band playing Hank and Straight. We light it up, let the freedom play. It's Independence Day in the good old USA. Yeah, we raise that red, white, and blue up high, living free, you and me, under that fireworks sky. Yeah, red, white, and blue all night, neath that fireworks sky. On the 4th of July.
She has 2 jobs and loads of stress, and a huge heart in her chest. When she gets home, I get a thrill. She's not even mad about the Amazon bill. She loves her peeps, I swear they smile like her. They're sweet and kinda wild. Payday's more than just a treat, it's when she sweeps me off my feet. She don't like my 80s tunes or my sci-fi Sunday afternoons, but she still laughs and holds my hand and makes me feel like a better man. She's got her sights on a Mini Cooper ride and a van life dream by my side. She loves Billy Joel and a poke bowl, and I just love her beautiful soul. She'll quote Pretty Woman in her sleep, and Lost Boy's secret she will keep. While Sound of Music plays out loud, she's twirling like she's on a cloud. She rolls her eyes at my playlist, but somehow still blows me a kiss. She says my movies make her groan, but never lets me watch alone. She don't like my 80s tunes or my Clint Eastwood afternoons, but she still sits and sings along, even when I get the lyrics wrong. She's got her sights on a Mini Cooper ride and a van life dream by my side. She loves Billy Joel and a poke bowl, and I just love her beautiful soul. Someday soon we'll hit the road, kisses warm and hearts in tow. Retired life, just her and me, chasing sunsets, wild and free. She don't like my 80s tunes, but we'll dance 'neath the big bright moon. From smoky skies to desert sands, she'll still be holding my old hand. She's got her sights on a Mini Cooper ride and a van life dream by my side. She loves Billy Joel and a poke bowl, and I love Jody and her beautiful soul. Yeah, she's my perfect picture of love, sent from somewhere up above. She changed my life when she said yes, and ever since then I've been blessed. Oh, I'm the youngest of 5 brothers strong. Now we're all grown men, but something feels wrong. We left Michigan's snowy roads behind, chasing California sun, but you're all on my mind. Timmy in Mexico, the oldest of the crew. I miss those dinners when life was bright and new. You and me, first wives and laughter all around. Those nights are golden, you never let me down. Oh, brothers, my brothers, look at us now. We've got to reconnect some way, somehow. Although we're scattered so far and wide, you know my heart still holds you right by my side. Tommy's a wanderer, never stays in one place. I miss your jokes, and I miss your face. Wish we'd spend more time hanging out in my teens. You were never boring, if you know what I mean. Teddy's in Vista, yeah, chilling by the sea. I miss those barbecues the way it used to be. All the get-togethers and evening chats, I'd trade the whole world just to bring them back. Oh, brothers, my brothers, look at us now. We've got to reconnect some way, somehow. Although we're scattered so far and wide, you know my heart still holds you right by my side. Jimmy runs a bar and lives in Pomona town, raising glasses high, holding friendships down. Wish I could sit at that worn out stool, catch up and laugh like we're all still cool. We were the closest in age, I was your PIC, catching lizards, playing games and Atari. We shared our plans, our hopes and our dreams. That was such a long time ago, it seems. Oh, brothers, my brothers, look at us now. We've got to reconnect some way,
Michigan's winter whites to California's golden nights. We grew and changed, but I still love you all. Wishing for our time back and waiting on